Thank you for joining our pumpkin table centerpiece. You've heard of edible arrangements. Well, this is going to be an edible pumpkin for your fall festivities. We're going to start with a pumpkin pie pumpkin. Now, you can get bigger ones if you want, or even smaller ones, but I figured the pumpkin pie pumpkins work the best. Next, you're going to want to take a cup, something that you can put inside the pumpkin. I use this little cup here. I'm going to trace around the cup. So I know where to cut my hole. Then I'm going to cut all around. As you can see, I already did this ahead of time just to save some time on filming. Cut the top off and remove just enough of the seeds. You can completely gut it if you want to, so you can roast the pumpkin seeds, but since I'm going to do this for other projects as well, I removed just enough of the seeds so I could fit the cup in. Next, you want to take some styrofoam, floral foam. You can get it at the Dollar Tree, and just shove it in like so. Now, since this is an edible arrangement and not a flower arrangement, you don't have to add water to it. This is just to hold everything in place. Next, what you're going to do is pre-cut a bunch of vegetables. Now, think of when you go to the store or even out in your garden, a rainbow of colors. That'll make the prettiest arrangement that you have. Here, I have some cauliflower, also some peppers from our garden, broccoli florets. You can even use red peppers, just whatever you or your guest will want. And also, you're going to want to purchase some bamboo skewers. You can get those at the Dollar Tree as well, I believe. And what I like to do when you're using skewers in your arrangement is to make the sticks green. If you can see that here. A lot of times people just get the sticks, the skewers, and pop them in. Then you can see wood all over. What you want to do is get you some chives or your green onions. Just cut the end off, and then you can slide it right over the skewer. Just like so. And then in the end, you can pop your fruit or vegetable. See? So now you have, this one here is broccoli and it's ready to go. The actual head is a little bit big, so I'll do something smaller. The next thing, kind of a little tip to make it fun, is if you have cucumbers like the slice here, get you some cutouts. You can get them on Amazon. I believe there will be a link in the video. Just press it. And then you pop it out. And then this is a beautiful little flower. Again, you can just take the same type of skewer. Make sure you cut it thick enough so you can pop it in the end. And then you're going to place it in. Now we're going to start decorating our pumpkin pie pumpkin. Our beautiful edible arrangement centerpiece. The first thing that I started out with, I went, and we're fortunate enough, we live in zone 8B, that our gardening season is still strong. The first thing I want to do is just take some of this lacinato kale, and I'm going to create a green outside, just kind of like a filler. And you can add some more filler as you go. You can also use fresh herbs, but the key thing to this, and even flowers that are edible, is to have every element of it edible. It makes a beautiful centerpiece that your family can just, or guests can just munch on. Then you want to take your skewers, and you can do these up ahead of time, and the key thing is to cut different lengths. So I have some short pieces here that I pre-cut. You want to go ahead and put your end of your green chive on that. And when you're picking ingredients, like I said, make sure you shop for the rainbow of colors. You don't want everything green. Put your pepper in there. Pop it to the length you want. And then put it in the foam. And you want to do this all over and just keep filling it in until it's completely full. All different lengths and heights. One of these fun things that I do is these tomato tulips. Key thing about these, I fill them with garlic chives and cream cheese, but you want to put the tomato on before you fill it up with cream cheese. It gets kind of squishy if you do it the other way around. And then I just do these beautiful little tulip flowers. See? And again, you just keep going around and around. Now, too, like I said, we're in zone 8B. I have these beautiful, my Thai basil and my purple basils all blooming right now, if you can see that, the flowers on it. So they really do make beautiful centerpieces. And keeping in with the time-saving element of this, I'm going to pop this out and just show you the finished one that I've already done for you. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's kind of hard to resist eating while I was filming it. I did happen to munch a little bit. And that is the beautiful floral pumpkin pie arrangement. I'll do some other pictures that you can see that it does look pretty without all the ingredients in the background. And that's it. You can customize this for what you or your guests like to eat. And you can put it in the fridge, make it ahead of time and put it in the fridge until your guests arrive. So I hope you enjoy this little segment of the pumpkin pie edible centerpieces.